It's that time again to get into a bit more madness, and this madness is very interesting, where we have a Jesus impersonator come and attack Charlie Kirk with absolute stupidity. But before we get into the video, make sure you guys like the video as much as possible, hit the notification bell so that you get notified when one of my videos come out, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and let's get into the video.
Are you supposed to be Jesus? Is that your whole thing?
I am Jesus. Thank you, everybody.
That's awfully heretical, but okay.
Well, I heard you kept saying my name, so I wanted to show up. You know,
Okay.
I'm busy trying to save the planet from this apocalypse going on. You know what I mean? Jesus H. Christ, but you can just call me Josh. All right, why don't you ask me the questions? I'm sure you have plenty of them.
Okay, what's the Hebrew word for father?
Man, you know, let me tell you something. Abba.
I'm sorry?
Abba.
That's the Greek word for father.
Yeah, Greek, you know, whatever. Point I'm trying to say is this,
Yeah,
man.
you don't even make a good Jesus.
Whatever.
What language did Jesus speak?
Aramaic.
Okay, tell me one thing
But
in
you have
Aramaic.
to understand, man, I have to come here to speak to you now. You don't speak Aramaic, otherwise you and me would be speaking Aramaic.
Oh, okay,
I have to
right.
speak this kind of dumbed down stuff for you.
The enemy has come to lie, steal, cheat, and destroy. What did Jesus say?
I said love your neighbor.
Wrong. The
And
enemy
how
has
is that
come to-
working
hold on.
out, by the way?
The enemy has come to lie,
I'm pretty sure
steal...
I said love
hold on,
your
hold on a
neighbor,
second. You're not even a good
love
Jesus. It's
God,
one of the most.
and love
It's one of
yourself.
the most popular verses in the Bible. John 10:10. The enemy has come
I
to
didn't
lie,
write the
steal, cheat,
Bible.
and destroy.
Who wrote that thing anyways?
I have
I did
come
not
to
write
give
the
life and
Bible.
life more abundantly. Okay, so you don't even know the scriptures, and you're pretending to be Jesus. But tell me why you're here.
I am Jesus, and I didn't write the scriptures. I lived them. And the
But you
main
can't
thing
even
I want
remember
to
what
tell
you
you is
said?
this. I said love your neighbor and love everybody. That's
Yeah.
something that you guys really need to figure
Well,
out.
hold on.
Here we go again with all of this ABCD nonsense of telling people like you don't love people because you don't follow my definition of what love is. And my definition of love is some perverted nonsense that I say people should be able to do what they want as long as they're not hurting anyone. And if you don't follow that definition, you don't actually show love to other people. But you know what is real love? I can mock your whole religion and then claim that you are the one who's very hateful. That's the stupidity that we're dealing with.
No, I got some of my fan club
Let's
here.
hold on
with
a
the-
second. Hold
First,
on. What are those two verses?
My name was
Love your
Yeshua. Let's get
love your
skipping.
neighbor as yourself. Where is that in the Bible?
I don't know. I didn't write it.
Leviticus 19. Hold on.
I didn't write the Bible.
I thought you're Jesus.
I'm
You-
Jesus.
You know
it's
the Torah,
about
right?
me, not by me.
Hold on a
Look,
second.
The point is this, my
Hold on.
friend.
Jesus,
I said love
Jesus
your
was
neighbor and love
you're
everybody. I don't
backpedaling
know
so
exa-
fast because you don't
no,
even
no,
know
no,
the
I'm
Torah as
saying
a
the
pretend
same
Jesus.
thing I was saying
Hold
the
on a
first
second.
time.
Love,
You see, nobody believed me the first time I was here, and then you fucking crucified me.
love-
I was just trying to say this, man. Love everybody. Love your neighbor. Stop killing
But you don't
everybody.
even know
and
the verse.
Genocides are bad. How about that? You
Yeah,
want to put that in the Bible? You can add that
I
as
agree.
well.
So, okay, so you want to talk
stop
about
killing people who are just sitting there. That would be probably
are
a
you
good
trying
idea.
to connect with Israel-Hamas? Is that your thing?
Pretty
or-
much the whole world
Oh,
at this point. We got a lot of issues. Kendrick, Drake, and what else is going on around here? Look,
Okay, so
I will
wait,
say
hold on.
this: they
But-
not like us, and this is pretty obvious. But I will. Look, the point I'm trying to make to you. What was your name again? Charlie? Chadley?
I thought you're Jesus. You know everything, man.
Chadwick? No, man, I'm too busy. I got an actual job to
Oh,
do.
yeah, so you believe in a God
if
who's
I-
too
if-
busy,
if,
not-
if I were
not an
like you, I'd be able to kind of
omnipotent,
sit
omniscient
here
God,
and, you know, pretend that
You're the
important.
worst Jesus
But
I've ever seen,
I'm the
like-
only Jesus. And I will
You're
say
the
this.
only Jesus,
I am
right.
the only one. Matter of fact, and I live in all of you, and thank you for making time for me, by the way. It's been a while. Look, I would say this: if you really are a fan of mine and you're in my fan club, just be a nicer person, man.
Well,
Just
where does
be-
it say to be
just-
nice in the Bible?
It's pretty much all over
No,
there.
hold on,
That
name
was kind of
what
the
does the
point.
word nice mean in Latin?
The point I was trying to
It means
make
ignoramus. Where
is
does it
to
say?
love.
Wait, in the
Love.
can you tell me the 10
Amor.
Commandments?
How about
Let's go through the
amor?
10 Commandments. Want to do it together? Since you're Jesus.
The thing with people like this is they want to claim that you're not engaging in certain acts while they themselves don't even engage in the standards they try to set for you. He says you should love everyone and be nice to everyone while he blatantly mocks the whole religion, and he's completely fine with that. And according to him, I would assume he still believes he's showing love and niceness to everyone. The thing about them is they want to control everyone while saying people shouldn't be able to control other people. They want to control speech while saying that people should be allowed to say whatever they want to say. They want to control people's autonomy. When people like this take control, they're going to completely control everyone, and they'll do it in an authoritarian way, and then they'll claim that they're not authoritarian. They'll claim that people have freedoms. The only freedoms they want to allow people to have is the freedom to be degenerates. Once you go against their degeneracy, they'll say that you don't want them to have freedoms. And once you go against the things that they believe in, they'll say that you don't love them.
Let's go.
Right.
What are they?
Don't be an asshole. Number one.
Okay, hold on.
How about number 1 through 10? Don't be an asshole.
Wait,
That would be a great
actually,
one.
that's not one of the 10 commandments.
I
am the Lord that you delivered you from Egypt. You shall know their gods before me. You shall know their graven images. You shall never take the Lord's name in vain. You shall honor your mother and father, so may live long in the land in which you are in. You shall honor the Sabbath day and keep it holy. You shall not murder. You shall not steal. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife. You shall not covet your neighbor's house.
We got a sinner go here. 1 and a 2 and a 3. We got a
you
sinner
don't like
soul.
the Decalogue because you don't know the Decalogue.
Give it up for
okay.
the sinner, everybody. Give it up for the sinner, everybody. Good job.
Thank you for you are the worst Jesus. You don't know the 10 commandments. You don't know anything. So thank you very much.
Okay, but you're a Christian, but you don't love people. No, so I don't think you're doing the job.
Hold on a second. I love all people. What do you think about the 1 million abortions that happen every single year in this country? Is that a genocide to you?
No, what's a genocide is what's going on in Palestine right now.
Hold on. Don't backpedal. You're the king of the world.
I'm not backpedaling. I'm right here in front of you.
Let's just have moral clarity. Do you think 1 million abortions a year is a genocide?
Let me ask you this. Do you think 15,000 children is a genocide?
No, it's not even close. It's a tragedy.
Oh, it's not
a genocide.
Even close.
Hold on. Let's get our.
I think this guy doesn't know what a genocide is. What do you guys think?
A genocide is an intentional killing of people to exterminate them.
That sounds about right.
Okay, so
sounds like what's going on in Palestine right now.
You mean it's an active war that Gaza started?
No, that's a genocide.
Let's take a step back.
Let's look at the apartheid that's been going on there since the 1940s.
How did this war start?
When Zionism, which is a form of European settler colonialism, which I'm sure you're a big fan of,
How did this war start?
How did this war start?
Yes.
Well, do you want to take it all the way back to the early 1900s?
No. On October 6th,
we might as well take it back. Tell you what, I was there for a lot of wars. You know, when I was around, there was a war going on. There was an occupation going on. Matter of fact, when I was around, there was an occupation going on. Do you know who was occupying my home when I was around the first time?
You mean like
the Romans?
The shoddy Seattle's apartment that you grew up in when you played Jesus on the afternoon?
The Romans? You know who the Romans are, right? The people you wish you were descended from, but you're really not?
Okay, not even sure what you mean by that. I'm asking you a question. On October 6th, was Israel actively at war with Hamas?
On this day right now, what is going on in Rafah?
Hold on, just answer the question, man.
Why don't you answer that question?
I'm happy to. Israel is rightfully invading Rafah to go kill every last...
How is it rightfully?
Hold on, because I'm getting there. You have to answer the question. On October 6th, was Israel at war with Hamas?
I'm asking you a question. What's going on right now in Palestine?
I've answered the question, first of all.
No, I don't think you answered it correctly.
Not in Palestine. In Gaza, which is a strip south of Israel, Israel is rightfully invading Rafah to kill every last Hamas terrorist. Why? Because
that's not rightful when you kill a bunch of children.
You're not answering the question, so I'll answer it for you. You know what happened on October 7th? A dress rehearsal to Holocaust 2.0 is what happened on October 7th.
Land. And what happened before that?
What happened on October 6th? And stop trying to justify.
What happened on October 6th?
On October 6th, nothing happened.
Oh, really?
You know what happened? It was the day before one of the most holy days on the Jewish calendar.
I don't even know why Charlie Kirk allowed him to go down this train of thought. He asked him a question first, and then he started diverting to something completely different. And Charlie Kirk went along with it when he really shouldn't have, because Charlie is the one that asked the question first, and he diverted and went on to another topic, which is allowing him to control the conversation. This is a typical soy boy woke response to when you can't defend the position. You change the subject completely.
I'm sorry, you're right. Something did happen on October 6th. You know what October 6th happened? All the Arab terrorists were getting ready to go kill babies and women in Israel to go invade rock concerts, kibbutzes, and nurseries and go slit little babies' throats.
Where are those Arab babies now?
Well, I'm sorry, Arab babies?
Yeah,
you mean the Jewish
where are they
babies?
At now? No, I'm talking about the Arab ones now.
Well, hold on. You're talking about
how many of them
civilians
died? How many of them died and are dying right now?
You mean civilians
that
have
there with your microphone on?
They brought it upon themselves, man.
I don't think so, and that's not something I support.
Well,
so I will say this in closing, because this guy is a buffoon and definitely not a fan of mine or has represented anything of mine. I will say this:
he doesn't even know the 10
commandments. The
point
I'm trying to say is to love everybody. That's it. Just stop killing everybody. Love everybody. Maybe you and me can get a kosher hot dog after this. I think it would be great. Love your neighbor and. They not like us. That's all I gotta say.
Love your neighbor as yourself. Leviticus 19, Deuteronomy 3-5. Hear, O Israel, I am the Lord your God. Love the Lord your God with all their heart, soul, strength, and mind. He's Jesus, but not a very good one.
This was just typical nonsense of a person who wants to say absolutely nothing while not defending anything and asking all the questions while not having to answer any questions asked back towards him. But anyway, that was another video. If you guys enjoyed the video, like the video as much as possible, comment down below, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, X, and TikTok at YinkaThatGuy, and I'm out.